Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the Solon Comets. We begin with assistant coaches, Travis Frankhauser, assistant coach Dave Leskovic, assistant coach Dustin Lyons, and the head coach of the Comets, Tony DeCesar. And now the Comets reserves, number 25, Jalen Hardy. Number 24, Brandon Brown. Number 21, Josh Manuel. Number 20, Jalen Etheridge. Number 12, Eval Gali. Number 32, Khalil Jones. Number 10, Marcus Steele. Number 4, Justin Logan. And number 2, Ryan Bergen. And now the starters for the Solon Comets. At guard, standing 6 feet tall, junior, number 1, Mike McKelja. At guard, standing 6 feet tall, senior, number 3, Sincere Curry. At guard, standing 6 feet tall, junior, number 5, Trent Williams. The Comets center is a 6'4" junior, number 22, Nick Close. And at forward, standing 6'3", junior, number 23, David Marbury.
And we are live here from the Wolstein Center at Cleveland State with the Raiders, Shaker Heights Red Raiders versus the Solon Comets in this regional semifinal. With a tip off, the Raiders win the tip as Phillips is running up the court. Reading starting with a lineup of Phillips, Bonner, as Hardaway gets the turnover there. Comets ball. Raiders going out there with Phillips, Bonner, Guess, Cochran, and Hardaway. As the Comets starting out with Bakelja, Carey, Williams, Marbury for 3, no good, and Close as Guess gets the rebound. He's racing up the floor. Christian Guess to Justin Phillips for 3, no good. Christian Guest now with the rebound. Christian Guest to go to Dakota Cochran for a three. It is good! Dakota Cochran! Dakota Cochran remaining high here for the Raiders, as Dakota Cochran has been the MVP for now for the Raiders. That ball is tipped out of bounds. Comets ball. A lot of people are calling Dakota Cochran the MVP at this point. Last game, 14 points. 2 games to go against CCC, 24 points. As he just remains unfazed. And never shy about the moment. As all of these players for the Raiders have never been to this point. As Carey works out Guess. The pull-up midi, no good. Rebound Bonner. Bonner to Guess. Guess against Carey. Guess with the layup is no good. Tippers go no good, but Keldra with the rebound. This is being guarded by Bonner. Gets past Bonner. Phillips with the steal. Phillips now racing up the floor. Phillips to Guess. Christian Yes with the layup is good. Raiders up 5-0. Christian Guest gets his first bucket of the game as Phillips being guarded by Williams. Keldra being guarded by Hardaway. Great defense by Hardaway. Hardaway to Marbury. Short corner being guarded by Guest. Good defense to Close. Back to Marbury. Now to Keldra. Being guarded by Hardaway. Oh, looked to be a touchy foul right there. Hardaway with his team's first.
Fouls on the Raiders, number 24, Najee Hardaway.
Now to Carey. Carey, one of the finalists for Mr. Basketball, leading the Comets to a 24-1 record. Oh, another touchy foul. Looks like they're not going to let the boys play today. That's Dale Bonner's first, team second.
Shaker Heights foul number 4. Dale Bonner, first personal, second team foul. Comets basketball.
Comets ball with 6:20 remaining. Raiders up 5-0 here in the first. Williams to Keldra. Keldra to 3 is no good. Guess with the rebound. As Guess slows it up now to Bonner. As Bonner calls the midcourt. Now to Phillips setting up a play being guarded by Carey. Now to Bonner. Bonner now to Hardaway out to Cochran. Cochran for 3. No good. Keldra snags the rebound out of Carey. As Carey races up the court. Out of Keldra being guarded by Hardaway. Great defense. Pass over to Marbury. Mari fakes the 3. The layup is no good. As he fights and gets his own rebound out of bounds. Out of bounds on Christian Guess. Looked to be out on Marbury, but I guess the ref did not see that. Comets ball, 5:35 remaining in the first. Raiders up 5-0. As the Comets star-studded offense comes out cold here. Carey now gets by Guess. Carey with the lay-in is good. Right on cue there as he gets the first points for the Comets. Bonner out of Guess. Guess with the behind the back through the double team out of Phillips. Phillips for 3 is good. Justin Phillips for 3. Raiders now lead 8-2. Approaching 5 minutes remaining. Carey being guarded by Cochran. Cochran to Keldra. Being guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway good defense. Keldra squeaks by. The layup is good. As Keldra picks up his first bucket of the game. Guess Cochran in the corner. Blocked by Trent Williams. Trent Williams with a solid defense there. As Guess inbounds to Hardaway. Hardaway to Bonner. Bonner now to Guess in the post. Guess with the layup is good. Christian Guess his second bucket of the night. He now has 4. That layup is missed. Bonner with the rebound, racing up the floor. Bonner pull up. J Money. Dale Bonner. 12-4 Raiders. As Christian Guess is fired up, and his team and this student section is fired up. If you guys didn't know, over 1,100 tickets sold at Shaker Heights High School over the past 3 days. This student section is packed. As this community has really rallied behind the Raiders, and it's just a sensational sight to see. As the Raiders are really being propelled by this student section, these fans, the coaches, teachers, players, anybody. It's just anybody in the community is just propelling these guys, and they're playing for them. And it's just a great story here for the Raiders, now leading 12-4, 4:35 remaining after the Comets timeout. Close and bounding to carry. Approaching 4:30 remaining in the first quarter. Sincere Carey gets a pick from Bakelja. Now to Williams. Williams out to Carey, being guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway to Williams. Williams to Bakelja. Wide open three is good. Michael Bakelja for three. That is now his 5th point of the night. As Bonner crosses up Bakelja. Bakelja to the paint out of Cochran. Cochran for three. He is not shy at all. No good. Hardaway with the rebound over Brandon Brown as he checks in the game for the Raiders. As it looks like Kevin Bishop will check in for the Raiders. Christian Guest with a nice take. His 3rd bucket of the night. He now has 6. Mike Bakelja another three. His 2nd straight three. As he now has 8 for the Comets. Justin Phillips 2-on-1 with Cochran. Phillips, a nice floater is good. Justin Phillips, he now has 5. Justin Phillips definitely one of the X factors here for the Raiders. Oh, Carey, nice crossover. As he gets triple teamed, he still finds a way to get the ball. He's on the ground. Look to me, Carey's foot was out of bounds while he was hitting the ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow to the Comets. Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 1, Kevin Bishop, and number 10, Damaris Connor, as they get their first action of this regional semifinal. As carried a nice crossover on Cochran, but loses it, still gets it back, even though 3 Raiders were in sight. As Bonner being guarding Williams, as he definitely cannot give him any open shots. Great defense by Bonner to Brandon Brown now as he checks in the game. Carey being guarded by Phillips to Close. Oh. Looks to be another touchy foul. Looks like the refs are not letting these guys play. As a foul on Christian Guest, his first, team's 3rd. Nick Close looking for his 1st and 2nd point of the night. Close. No good on the 1st. Like I said earlier, none of these Raiders, absolutely 0 Raiders on this roster have ever been to a regional playoff game. As Close misses on both. 16-10, 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. Bonner screen from Guest. Bonner the take, the lay-in. Blocked by Carey, but it's a foul. Raiders foul call on Sincere Carey. That is his 1st. Team's 1st. Bonner at the line shooting 2. Dale Bonner last contest against the Garfield Heights Bulldogs at 13 points. As Bonner misses the 1st. Definitely a lot of nerves from all of these Raiders and some of the Comets. As some of these Comets have been to a regional, like I know for sure Sincere Carey. I'm not sure about guys like Bakelja and Williams. I know for sure Carey's been here before. As Dale Bonner hits on the 2nd. That is now his 3rd point of the night. 17-10, 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Carried it close now to Brown. Brown closed out by Bishop. Bakelja to Close. Stolen by Guest. Guest now on the break. Guest the Euro. No good. Damaris Connor fights for it. Carey gets the rebound. Oh, Carey racing up the floor so fast. Oh! Looked to be all ball by Phillips, but Justin Phillips picks up his 1st. Team's 4th. Carey at the line shooting 2. Looking for his 3rd and 4th point of the night. First free throw is good for Carey. Checking in for the Comets is Ryan Bergen, getting his 1st action in this regional semis. carry for another no good. Guess with the rebound. Guess not a Bonner. As Dakota Cochran looks to be checking back in. Also David Marbury for the Comets looking to check back in. Bonner, screen from Guess. Bonner to behind the back move, sweep, pull up, no good. As Guess fights for it, but is corralled by Williams. Williams, a sharpshooter for the Comets. Bekelja, no good. Gets his own rebound. Layup is good. Bekelja coming out hot. He now has 10 to lead the Comets and all scorers for that matter. On a Bonner being double teamed in the trap. Now to Phillips. Phillips a deep three. That is good. Justin Phillips for three. Justin Phillips now 8 points. Out of bounds. Raiders ball. As Cochran checks in for the Raiders and Marbury in for the Comets. Justin Phillips. That man is a dangerous man when he gets hot. Talked to him before the game, talking about how he used to come to these Cleveland State camps. He always used to have a jumper, and that was before when he had a good jumper. Now he has a good jumper. He said he looks to get hot tonight. Already with 2 threes now in the press. Now to Bonner. Bonner back to Phillips. Phillips now to Cochran in the corner. Cochran drives, now to Guess, out of bounds. Raiders ball. Look to be tipped out by Bergen. It's Cochran inbounds for the Raiders. Now to Bishop. Bishop over to Bonner. As Guess looks to get in a post-up with Carey, the smaller Carey. As Bonner pulls it out, being guarded by Williams. They look to be calling a play here. Bonner now being double teamed to Cochran. Cochran back to Bonner. Bonner, nice jab step. Bonner to sweep move, no good. Guess with the rebound to Phillips. Phillips not shy, no good. Christian Guess with another rebound. Now back to Phillips. Phillips, he will pull that. Oh, Phillips, a nice crossover. Phillips, a nice take, no good. Bergen with the rebound. As Bishop looked to hit it out on Bergen, but the ref said no. As Najee Hardaway looks to check in for the Raiders, as he does. Najee Hardaway, one of the glue guys here for the Raiders, as Young was talking about before the game. Brandon Brown checks in for the Comets. Carey now crossing midcourt, being guarded by Bonner. As Young said that he was going to switch off Hardaway and Bonner. I'm not sure. Cochran's been guarding Carey a lot. Now Brandon Brown for three for the Comets. 16-20. 40 seconds remaining now in the first. As Bonner. Now to Hardaway in the middle. Hardaway to Phillips. Phillips being guarded by Bekelja. As he gets it to Bonner, being guarded by Brown and Bekelja. Now back to Phillips. As Raiders look to get one shot. Under 20 seconds remaining now in the first. Phillips, a nice crossover on Carey. Justin Phillips. Justin Phillips. 2-1. End of one. In the first quarter, Raiders lead 20-16. As the Raiders looked out to get a huge lead. Now the Comets kind of settling down a little bit. As Christian Guest looks to check back in for the Raiders. In the first half recap, Mike Bekelja coming out hot for the Comets now with 10 points. Sincere Carey with 3 points and Brandon Brown a 3 to end the quarter for the Comets. For the Raiders, Justin Phillips also hot now with 8 points. Christian Guest with 6 points. And Dale Bonner and Dakota Cochran both with 3 points. The Raiders and the Comets are both in the Greater Cleveland Conference. Of course, facing off 2 times this season. The Solon Comets sweeping the Raiders in those 2 contests. The first matchup at Shaker. Comets defeated the Raiders handily without Christian Guest as he was serving the first game of his 2-game suspension. And the second matchup, Guest was there. The Comets defeated the Raiders 90-80 in a high-scoring affair. Sincere Carey got off that game with 28 points. Christian Guest also a nice game with 24 points. Dale Bonner with 21 points. But that was last time. The Raiders looking to seek revenge. One of the big topics this week, Sincere Carey on Instagram Live dancing with a broom. Basically mentioning he was going to sweep us this year with this win. The Raiders definitely did not like that whatsoever as Bishop looks to get fouled. Guess with the board. Now to Bishop. Bishop another try. No good as he smokes the layup. Now back to Bishop. Bishop a traveling violation. As I was saying, Carey dancing on Instagram Live with a broom. As the Raiders definitely did not like that. That was one of the big topics this week in practice, saying they got to get him back. They cannot let Carey beat them for a third time in one season. As Hardaway gets the steal. Nice anticipation on that. Hardaway to Guess. Guess to Bishop. Kevin Bishop, no good again. Dale Bonner gets the rebound. As they're fighting on the ground, Guess with the board now. Looks for Cochran. I know he saw it. Didn't want to risk it. As Bekelja and Phillips look to check in for their teams. Guess to Hardaway. Hardaway now to Bonner. Approaching 7 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Dale Bonner now to Cochran. Cochran being double teamed by Brown. Now to Bishop. Bishop definitely looks like he has some nerves right now. I can definitely feel him though. Regional final semis. Bonner no good on the pull-up. Christian Guest fighting hard for the rebound. Dale Bonner goes in for the layup. It's good. Dale Bonner, his 5th point of the night. 22-16, 6:37 remaining in the second quarter. Dale Bonner now 5 points after that layup. Brandon Brown out of Williams. Oh goodness, wide open 3. That's money. I knew it before it went in. Trent Williams, one of the best shooters in the NEO, definitely one of the best shooters in the NEO, definitely at least top, if not the best shooter, definitely top 3 shooters in the Northeast Ohio. Guess now to, he shoots the layup, no good. They called a foul on Guess for tripping close. As that is now his second call of the contest. That's how would Danny Young approach this? Will he sit down Guess? Looks like not right now. As Damaris Connor checks in for Dakota Cochran. It's close in the carry. 22-19, 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Carey now being guarded by Phillips, now to Williams, now to Bergen. Hardaway, nice defense. Oh! Najee Hardaway, great defense. As that is his second team, 6th. As the ref looks to be talking to Hardaway after he slammed the ball a couple times. As Bekelja is now at the line for 2 shots. Looks a great defense by me, but I'm not the referee, so it doesn't. My opinion doesn't matter. As Bekelja clanks the first free throw. Ball doesn't lie if you ask me. Bekelja now looking for his 11th point of the night. As that free throw is good. Bekelja now with 11. Oh, Guess with the ill-advised pass. Close with the steal to Carey. Carey now being guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway out to Bekelja. Bekelja, Guess jumps. Bekelja, nice take. Charge call on the Comets. Dale Bonner with a nice charge. Call on Mike Bekelja. That is his first. Team's second. As the Comets now in their press. Phillips now to Bonner. Dale Bonner in the breakaway. Gerson, yes! Missed the layup. I guess he anticipated an alley-oop, but it was just a regular pass. Bekelja, nice defense by Phillips. Now to Carey in the corner. Looks to me he stepped out of bounds. Yes, he did. As Carey steps out of bounds. 22-20, Raiders lead. 5:27 remaining in the second quarter. To Guess. Guess playing bully ball down there. Nice layup. It's good. Christian Guest now with 8 points. 24-20. 5:15 remaining in the second quarter. The Raiders in their zone. Close with an easy lay-in. Whoa. The refs are calling every foul possible. Looks to be Damaris Connor, his first. Team 7th. As Nick Close misses another free throw. As Close looks to get on the board for the Comets, as he has missed 3 free throws in this game. He doesn't miss a fourth though. 1-4 at the line. Now he has 1 point. Out of Bonner. Bonner splits the double team, so smooth down to Damaris Connor. Dale Bonner now being guarded by Bekelja. Guess the screen for Bonner. Not a guess. Guess back to Bonner as Dakota Cochran looks to check in for the Raiders. Dale Bonner, nice pull-up is no good. He's come short. Bergen with the rebound out of Bekelja. Bekelja running up the floor. Nice in and out move. Drives right past Justin Phillips for the score. He now has 13. Dale Bonner now to Guess. Christian Guess, Damaris Connor. Damaris Connor with the turnover. Now to carry it close to Bekelja. Bekelja! The sweet lay-in. As Bonner loses, he gets it back though. Dale Bonner to Guess. Guess the layup is no good. Bekelja for a heat check. Oh my gosh. Michael Bekelja, 16 points now as the Raiders call a timeout. Comets have taken the lead 28-24 now. 3:44 remaining in the second. As the Raiders have got to fight back now. .44 remaining in second quarter. Comets have regained the lead, 28-24. Mike Bekelja, the MVP right now, 18 points already. First half is not even, second quarter is not even halfway over with. Hardaway now to Bonner. As an official timeout for some cleanup on the floor. Bekelja leading the way for the Comets with 18. For the Raiders, Phillips and Guest now with 8 points. Dale Bonner, 5 points. Dakota Cochran, 3 for the Comets. Sincere Carey, 3. Williams, 3. Brandon Brown, 3. And Nick Close, 1 point. Hardaway now to Bonner as the Raiders look to get out of this slump. As Bonner's pass is stolen. Bekelja now to Close. Nice rip away by Justin Phillips. As Phillips knocks that away. 3:30 remaining now in the second quarter as Carey inbounds the ball to Williams. Bekelja now being guarded by Phillips. Now to Bergen. Bergen now to Bekelja. Bekelja for 3. Michael Bekelja, 21 points. With 3:10 now remaining in the second. Guess the crossover now to Bonner. Bonner, the nice move. No good. No foul call. The Comets are running. Carried a nice half spin. The floater is good. The Comets are getting on that run now. 33-24 now. 2:50 remaining in the second quarter. Justin Phillips, a nice take, no good though. Close to the rebound out of Carey. Carrying out of Williams. Williams, the pass batted away by Hardaway.
Out of bounds, it's Comets basketball.
2:36 remaining now in the second quarter. Williams now to Bakelja. Bakelja looking for Williams. Gets to Bergen. Ryan Bergen with the easy lay-in now. 35-24 Comets lead. 2:20 remaining in the second quarter. That's Phillips looking for someone to pass who, not a Guess. Guess the nice take. That layup is good. Christian Guess now in double figures with 10 points. As the Raiders get out of their slump with that basket. The Raiders are going to have to get on some type of run to end this quarter, end this half with some momentum. Carey now being guarded by Cochran. Now to close. Now to Williams for a deep three. No good. Fought for hard. Batted out by the Comets. Raiders ball. 1:44 remaining now in the first half. As Bonner inbounds the ball to Justin Phillips. Phillips now back to Bonner. 1:40 now remaining in the second quarter. Is Bonner calling a play? Now to Guess. What the? Oh, lordy. As I guess Phillips didn't know it was coming out of bounds. Comets ball. 1:28 now remaining in the first half. Carrying out of Williams, now to Bakelja. Backdoor, Williams, no good. Ryan Bergen with the offensive rebound out of Bakelja for three, no good. Hardaway with the rebound. Hardaway now to Guess. Christian Guess, the nice take is good. Christian Guess, that man is on a mission. 12 points now for Guess. Now Carey brings it out for the Comets. Now under 1 minute remaining. Carey deep three, no good. Rims out. Bonner with the rebound. Bonner out of Phillips racing up the floor. Justin Phillips, no good. Guess with the rebound. And the putback. Now Guess now with 14. 30-35. Comets lead. Approaching 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Bakelja being guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway sitting down. Bakelja. Nice defense by Hardaway. Great defense by Nazi Hardaway. As Guess to steal almost. As they take it out of his hands. 16.8 seconds remaining now in the half. As Guess, if that would have been a breakaway, he would have threw that down. We got the whole crowd raising the roof here. Oh, what is called there? Looks to be an offensive foul. On, was that Bergen or Close? Foul on Ryan Bergen, offensive foul. That is his first, team's third. 15.8 now remaining in the half as Hardaway inbounds to Bonner. As the Raiders will look to get some momentum going into the half. Now 10 seconds remaining now in the half. Bonner trying to work out Williams. Nice crossover is stolen by Williams as Bonner gets on the floor to no avail. Williams, the no layup, no good, but Bakelja with the rebound is good at the end of the half. Ooh, Comets in the first half lead 37-30. In the first half score, Comets 37, Raiders 30. I will be right back with a quick recap in a couple minutes.
a bum that owes me $5 because I bought it the second time.
What? What, bro?
$5.
I already paid you your bread. What's good? What's up? Ha. Oh.
We are back for the second half here at Comets, leading 37-30. Mike Bekelja,
Comets basketball.
just a sensational first half. 21 points in that half. 21 of the 37 points. No other Comet over 5. For the Raiders, Chris and Guess, 14 points. Dale Bonner, 8 points. That's Hardaway guarding Carey. Carey with the fadeaway, no good. Guess with the rebound. Chris and Guess. He called foul on the Comets. Look to be on Nick Close.
Comets foul number 23.
David Marbury.
First personal, first team foul of the half.
That is his first, team's first. Christian Guest, now to Bonner. Bonner being guarded by Williams. Stolen by Close. Carey being guarded by Bonner now. now Cochran. Cochran to Bakelja. Carey to Bakelja. Bakelja to Close. Back to Williams. Stolen by Bonner. Bonner is off to the races. Dale Bonner, no good. Williams with the rebound. To Bakelja. Bakelja, whoa, a deep three, no good. Hardaway with the fight. Yes, Hardaway is called for that foul. That is his third, team's first at the half. As Kevin Bishop checks in for the Raiders.
First team foul of the half. Kevin Bishop referring in for the Raiders.
Carey now up top, now to Williams, to Bakelja. Bakelja to Williams, a wide open three. That three is good. Trent Williams for three. He now has 6. 40-30, 6:40 remaining. Dale Bonner, nice move, now to Guess. Guess to Bishop. Out of bounds on Marbury, Raiders ball.
Raiders basketball.
6:33 remaining in the third quarter. Guess to Bonner. Bonner, no good. As he looks to be, yes, Nick Close called for that foul call. That's his first, team second of the half.
Others on the Comets, Nick Close for Close's first personal foul. Second
Dale
team
Bonner now at the line,
of the half. At the line is David
looking for his 6th and 7th point of the night.
2 times.
Bonner's first free throw is no good. Dale Bonner now for his second. As Bonner's second free throw was good. Dale Bonner now 6 points on the night. He is now guarding Carey, now to Close. Good D by Kevin Bishop, now to Carey. Carey now being guarded by Phillips. Phillips not a Close, not a Carey. Now Bonner on Williams. Cochran on Bakelja. Great defense by Cochran. Now to Guess. Guess with the steal. 3-on-1. Christian Guess now to Dale Bonner. Now to back to Guess. The layup is good. Christian Guess 16 points. 33-40. 5:45 remaining in the third quarter. Cochran, great defense. As that foul is called on Dakota Cochran.
Raiders foul Dakota Cochran, first
His first, team second.
Comets basketball.
The refs have been calling a lot of ticky-tack fouls in this game. I would think they would let the boys play. I guess not. Williams. Now to Close. That is going to be called a backcourt violation. As the Raiders now look to have some momentum. The Raiders have got to capitalize on that turnover. The Comets usually don't make those silly turnovers. Phillips' corner three, no good. Kevin Bishop fights for the rebound. Marbury, now to Carey. Carey racing up the floor now. As Dale Bonner's whistled for the foul. That is his second. Team's third.
Second personal, 13 foul.
Cochran now, Bakelja. Williams being guarded by Bishop now. To Marbury being guarded by Guess. Oh! Another look to me all ball. I guess not. That foul is called on Christian Guess. His third. Team's fourth. As Marbury is in the line shooting 2. Marbury with no points on the line looking for his first and second of the night. That free throw from Marbury is good. Marbury last contest versus the Minor Cardinals. From their victory, he had 17 points on that night as he gets his second point of this night. Bonner racing up the floor. Bonner, nice crossover move to Guess. Christian Guess, the up and under is good. Christian Guess now 18 points on the night. 42-35, Comets lead. 4:45 remaining in the third quarter. Kelja to Marbury for 3. That 3 is no good. Cochran with the rebound. Now to Bishop. Kevin Bishop fights for it. Throws it off of Marbury. That's a Cochran. Cochran now throws it off of Close. That is Raiders ball. Great hustle by Bishop and Cochran to give the Raiders another possession. Fantastic hustle there to save the Raiders possession. Bonner, pass deflected by Williams. Now passed on by Bekelja. Now Carey, one-on-one with Cochran. The nice move. Oh! I don't know. I say let the guys play. As Carey looks to be getting up a little slow on that play. As Carey, if Carey is gone for the Comets, as the fans cheer him on. If Carey's gone, the Comets are gone, basically. As Carey will step up to the line for 2. I was on Cochran, his second, team's 5th. Carey, that free throw is good. He now has 6 points. Najee Hardaway checking in for the Raiders, replacing Christian Guess. Carey at the line for his second free throw, looking for his 7th point of the night. Both Bonner and Carey kind of quiet tonight from the dynamic point guards as Carey hits the second. Now he has 7. As Carey still looks like he's grimacing on that knee. Carey has had, I'm pretty sure, 3 major knee surgeries since sophomore year. Bonner, nice spin move. The pull-up J, no good. Bekelja with the rebound. Now to Carey. Carey to stop and pop. 3 is good. Sincere Carey for 3. He now has 10. 47-35 Comets. As that foul is called on the Comets. Foul is on Trent Williams. His first, team's 3rd. Now back into the game for the Raiders, Christian Guess. As Kevin Bishop sits down for the Raiders. Hardaway into Bonner, being guarded by Williams. To Phillips. Phillips to Hardaway. Hardaway into the post to Guess. Back out to Cochran. Cochran for 3. Air ball. Bonner with the rebound, and the lay-in is good. Dale Bonner now with 8 points. Now the Raiders cut the lead to 10. As the Raiders in their Nova defense. Wide open. Marbury. He misses the layup. Bonner with the rebound. Spin move. Spins off Marbury. Bonner going the other way. Now being guarded by Williams to Cochran in the corner for 3. Cochran, no good. Christian Guess, the putback lay-in as he gets the crowd fired up. Christian Guess is not wanting to go away. I know he does not want to end his senior season like this, as Ryan Bergen and Brandon Brown check in for the Comets.
A couple of subs. Ryan Bergen and Brandon Brown are checking in. And now a timeout taken by the Raiders. Correction. Comets timeout. This is a 30
Timeout call on the Comets as the Raiders shrink that lead down now to 8. 3:11 remaining. Raiders lead. Excuse me, Comets lead. 47-39. Bekelja held scoreless right now in this half. Excuse me, no, he has a layup. Excuse me. He has 23 points now on the night, leading all scores. Christian Guess fighting very hard now. He has a 20 ball now for the Raiders now with 20 points. Dale Bonner and Justin Phillips now with 8. As Justin Phillips has been shut out since the first quarter. As the Raiders have got to get Justin going. Justin and Dakota, those 3-pointers, they have got to get them going. Raiders not really a good 3-point shooting team. But when Cochran and Phillips are hitting, they are a very good team for sure. As Christian Guest looks to pick up his 21st point of the night. Christian Guest, the rise, the shot is good. Christian Guest now 21 points, 40-47, 3:10 remaining in the third quarter. As the Raiders in that Nova press to carry. Carry over to Bekelja. Bekelja to Brandon Brown in the corner for 3. That 3 is off the backboard. Bekelja gets that offensive rebound. As I know Danny Young is furious with those offensive rebounds. That foul is now on Hardaway. That is his 4th. Team 6th.
His 4th personal foul. Team foul number 6.
As Bekelja hits that free throw, now Kevin Bishop checks in for Hardaway as he sits down with 4 fouls.
As Kevin Bishop reports back into the game.
Bekelja now 24 points on the night. As he looks for his 25th as he gets that. Lead back up to 9 now. 2:53 remaining in the third. Bonner, the nice take. That lay-in is no good. Bonner gets it back. It's stolen, but it's foul called on the Comets. Call looks to be on Ryan Bergen. His 2nd. Team's 4th.
So the foul number 2, Ryan Bergen. His 2nd personal foul.
As Bonner.
Team foul number 5.
That free throw is good.
Shooting his 2nd of 2.
As Bonner gets his 9th, as he's looking for double digits with this free throw. Dale Bonner, the free throw is no good. That is long off the back iron. Bekelja now to carry. Being double teamed by Phillips and Bonner. Ryan Bergen not shy. 3-pointer no good. Kevin Bishop snags rebound now. Phillips now to Guess. Christian Guest racing up the floor, crossover. The lay-in is no good. Bishop with the fighting rebound. That free throw, that layup is good for Kevin Bishop. And 1 for the Bishop. That is his first points of the night.
Count the basket. He was fouled on the play by Brandon Brown.
Foul is on Brandon Brown, his first team's 5th. As Close and Marbury check back in for the Comets.
Nick Close and David Marbury checking in for the Comets.
That's his first team 6.
It's Kevin Bishop.
Raiders shrinking the lead now on the 6 as Bishop will look to get this lead down to 5.
Shooting 1.
Kevin Bishop a little shaky in the first half, missed a couple layups. As Bishop, that free throw is good as he comes out hot in the second half. He now has 3 points. Now to Bekelja. Bekelja back to Carey. Carey back to Bekelja. Bekelja back to Carey. Playing monkey in the middle with Phillips. Now to Marbury in the corner. Now to Bekelja. Williams is sitting wide open in the corner. Somebody's got to get out there or else he's going to drain that. Williams for 3. Bonner is there. Bekelja. Now to Carey in the corner. Carey being guarded by Bishop. To the Bekelja. Bekelja not shy. That 3 is good. Bekelja 28 points. Michael Bakelja is lighting it up for the Comets, 28 points. Phillips to Cochran, now to Guess. As Guess, they look to call their Cincy play. As Williams bats that away, now to Bonner. Bonner, the spin move, no good. 4-on-1 for the Comets. Back to Bakelja. Oh! Foul is on Phillips, his second. Team 7th. Bakelja looking for his 30th point of the night with these two. He makes the first. Bakelja, 29 now. As he missed the free throw, surprisingly, Guess with the rebound now. Guess has Phillips in the corner. Doesn't look. Gibson Guess the lay in. No good. No foul at all called either. Now a 2-on-1 for the Comets. Trent Williams swatted away by Dakota Cochran. Great defense by Cochran. As Bakelja for 3. Mike Bakelja, 32 points on the night. As Bakelja gets the Solon crowd fired up, now to Bonner. Bonner to Bishop. Bishop now to Cochran, as that pass is stolen by Marbury. As traveling violation is called. The Comets have all the momentum right now, 56-44. 34 seconds remaining now in the third quarter. As Cochran gives it to Bonner in the backcourt. Bonner to Guess. Guess to Bishop. Now in the paint. Kevin Bishop, the layup is good. Kevin Bishop now with 5. As they cut the lead now down to 10. Bakelja now to Carey. Carey now to Phillips. Excuse me. Ooh, Dale Bonner, the almost steal carry. 3 seconds remaining now to Marbury in the corner. To Williams. Williams in the 3 at the end of the third quarter is good. Sincere carry stares down the Solon crowd as they take the 13-point lead heading into the fourth. As the Raiders, at this point, they have to do some soul searching here. What type of team are they? They have 5 seniors on this team. They don't want to end their season like this. What are they going to do? 5 seniors. Christian Guess, Justin Phillips, Dale Bonner, Najee Hardaway, and Billy Dunn. Are they going to lead these guys? Are they going to do some soul searching here? Down 13 to the number 1 team in the state, Solon Comets, coming into this game 24-1. What will they do? If you are just now checking in with us, Raiders are down 59-46 heading into the fourth. Michael Bakelja, goodness gracious, 32 points on the night. That man is, I don't know what to say, just sensational, just unbelievable tonight. 32 points through 3 quarters. Christian Guest, 21 points for the Raiders, the only Raider in double digits. Also, Bakelja, the only Comet in double digits. Carey now has 10 points. Trent Williams now 9 points with that 3 at the end of the quarter. As this is it, last quarter. What will the Raiders do? That is the question heading into the fourth as Bonner dribbles up to Cochran. The Raiders go off the lineup of Cochran, Bishop, Phillips, Guess, and Bonner. As Phillips for three. That three is no good as it rims out. That's close to rebound out of Carey. Being guarded by Bonner. Carey now being guarded by Bishop. As Carey looks to call the isolation on Bishop. He gets a nice crossover. Good defense by Bishop, but rebounded by Guess. Guess. Foul is called before the shot attempt. There's foul called on Bakelja. This is second. Team seventh. As the Raiders student section is trying to get behind these guys. Christian Guess shooting a 1-and-1. That first free throw is good. As Christian Guess tells the Comets fans to keep that overrated chant going, as he is definitely not being denied tonight. That second free throw is good. As Christian Guess shushes the Comets crowd. As he's definitely got to do some. He got to definitely back up his words. To Williams in the corner. That's a scary sight. That three is good. He now is 12. As they put the lead back up to 14 now. As the Raiders have got to find it. 6:50 remaining now in the fourth. Out of Phillips. Phillips not a Guess. Guess the nice spin move. That lay-in is good. Christian Guess now 25 points on the night. Now to Carey. As the Raiders not getting back. As Carey with the sweet move. Sincere Carey now 12 points. Guess with the behind the back. That lay-in is no good. As he is fouled by Carey.
Solon foul, Sincere Carey. Second personal, team foul number 8.
That's Carey's second, team's 8th. As Guess will go to the line shooting 2 shots.
Christian Guess at the line, shooting 2.
Team's 8th Guess. That free throw is no good. Guess, second free throw, good. Christian Guess now 26, 64-51. Comets lead, 6:20 remaining now in the fourth. As the Raiders have got to fight hard. Great defense by Cochran. Great defense. Bishop now on Carey. That lay-in is no good. Guess with the fights for the rebound. That is a foul called on Carey. Now his third. Team's 9th.
Comets foul, Sincere Carey, his third personal foul. That's team foul number 9. And it puts Christian Guess at the line for the Raiders. 1-and-1.
Christian Guess. As Guess's free throw rims out. Marbury with the rebound now to close now to Bakelja. 64-51 Comets lead. Approaching 6 minutes remaining in the fourth. Bakelja, the easy drive is good. Mike Bakelja now 34 points on the night. The MVP for sure in this game. Christian Guess, the lay-in is good. He now is 28. Christian Guess will not be denied. He needs to get the rest of the Raiders to fight as hard as him.
The Raiders with a full timeout.
Full timeout Raiders after the Guess layup. 5:54. Lead is 13. It's not an insurmountable lead, but the Raiders just got to find it within them to fight. Close inbounds to Bakelja. Bakelja calling a play. Guarded by Cochran. Cochran, good block, glasses him. Justin Phillips now to Bonner. The pass is too long, and the Raiders needed that play. Oh man, Najee Hardaway checks back in for the Raiders now with 4 fouls. The Raiders definitely needed that. That would have been an easy lay-in for Bonner. 5:25 remaining now in the fourth. Carey being guarded by Bonner. Bonner, great defense. Now Carey with the sweet up and under move. As Bonner will go to the line. First free throw is good. Dale Bonner now cracks double digits for the Raiders now with 10 as he looks for his 11th point of the night. That second free throw is good. Dale Bonner 11 points. Long pass to Carey. Carey now being double teamed out of Bakelja. Bakelja for 3. That 3 is no good. Williams with the ferocious rebound out of Bakelja. Another 3. That is no good. Phillips grabs the rebound now. Phillips off to the races. Justin Phillips. The nice take. That lay-in is good. Justin Phillips now 10 points. Lead now down to 11, 4:40. Bonner, great defense on Carey. Oh! That looked to be a charge to me as Najee Hardaway fouls out. That's his 5th. Kevin Bishop will check back in for the Raiders. Looked to be a clean charge to me, but and if the Raiders don't win, that is a end of Najee Hardaway's high school career. Najee Hardaway, the glue guy for this team. They really need his hustle out there, as I know he is extremely disappointed that he can't go out there and fight for his guys. Hardaway, everybody loves and respects him as Carey makes that free throw. He now is 17. Fights for this team so hard. I know he wants this Bonner for 3. That 3 is good. Dale Bonner. He now is 14. 71-60 lead back to 11 as the Raiders have got to stop the Comets on this possession and get a score. As Young always says, 3 stops, 3 scores. Carey out to Close as that falls into Williams' hands. Close to Marbury. Marbury now to Bakelja. Bakelja 34 points on the night, being guarded by Phillips. Out to Close, now back to Williams. Williams on to Cochran. Sincere Carey the easy lay-in. He now has 19 points. Dale Bonner missed the layup. Uncharacteristic of Dale Bonner. That's 2-on-2. Sincere Carey for 3. That 3 is no good. Dale Bonner with the throwdown. as he gets the lead down to 13. Under 3 minutes remaining now in the fourth. Excuse me, now the lead down to 11. If you are just now new to the broadcast, excuse me, the Comets lead 73-62 with 2:57 remaining in the fourth. Michael Bakelja, very fantastic night, 34 points on the night. Sincere Carey getting hot as of late with 19. Trent Williams now 12. Christian Guest not being denied for the Raiders now 28 points on the night. Dale Bonner now 16. Phillips with 10. As the Comets will steal by Dale Bonner. Dale Bonner another dunk as the lead is now down to single digits. Bonner, another steal looks to be. No, as he fought very hard for that. As the Raiders look to, they need one more run here. The Raiders need to find it in them as the fans are now getting hype, trying to get behind them. Now to Carey as the Comets look to me like they're probably going to try and play keep away here for. (73-64) Comets lead. 2:38 remaining now in the fourth. Carey into Williams as offensive? No. Defensive? Not sure yet. That foul is called on the Raiders' Kevin Bishop. As a 1-and-1. For Nick Close.
First person, team foul number 9. Nick Close. At the line, 1-1.
As he missed the free throw, Phillips now off to the races. Phillips, he is sent by Bakelja, but he's out of bounds. Out of bounds, Raiders ball. 2:31 remaining. The lead is down to 9. Let's go, Raiders. Phillips, a three. That three is good. Justin Phillips. Close the lead down on a 6. 2:20 remaining now in the fourth. Justin Phillips now with 13 as the Raiders suddenly a new burst of energy. Bakelja being guarded by Cochran. Cochran, great defense. Bakelja to take. That land no good. Oh! Kevin Bishop called for the foul. As the Comets will call a full timeout. 2:07 remaining after the Phillips three. That was a clutch three for Justin. As Justin Phillips now has 13 points. Fantastic sight to see these Raiders students up. They are very deep here tonight. It's a lot of fans. As I said earlier in the game, over 1,100 tickets sold at the athletic department in Shaker Heights High School. Not all students, of course, but just 1,100 tickets in general is a lot of tickets. They had to actually get some more from the OHSAA. Originally sold the original 800 in the first 2 days. Excuse me, first day and a half, I'm pretty sure. Down 6, 2:07 remaining. What do the Raiders have left in them as they have 3 seniors on the floor? As this could be their last game of their career. Dakota Cochran and Kevin Bishop, the only non-seniors. As Bakelja will go to the line now for the Comets. Bakelja, first free throw is good. He now has 35 points on the night. 74-67, 207. As Bakelja's second free throw is no good. This is long. Guess with the rebound. Oh! Good save by Cochran. Good hustle. Justin Phillips steps out of bounds. As I know he is furious with himself. Down 7, 1:55 remaining. The Raiders, one last push. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's do this. Williams double team now to carry. Now 140 approaching. Out of bounds. Raiders ball. Down 7, 135. As I know the Raiders are going to give it all they have. Winner of this contest will face Copley High School, who defeated Massillon Jackson earlier in the game before this contest to go in the regional final. Justin Phillips, the take. Justin Phillips, the layup is no good. Kevin Bishop with the putback. Now down 5, 120 remaining in the fourth. Guess now dribbling up the floor. Marbury with the easy lay-in. He puts the lead back to 7. Christian Guest, the lay-in. No good. He gets his own putback. 105 remaining now. Lead down to 5. One last push. Come on. Down 5. 105 left in the fourth. Christian Guest now 30 points. Just now joining us late in this broadcast. 105 remaining in this regional semifinal here at the Wolstein Center. Comets lead 76-71. Michael Bakelja 35 points on the night. Sincere carry 19. And Williams 12 to lead the Comets. For the Raiders, Justin Phillips 13 points. Christian Guest leading the Raiders with 30 points. Dale Bonner now 18 points for the Raiders. As they look, Phillips and Bonner will double team carry. Got Guess on Marbury, Cochran on Bakelja, as no one is on Williams, the inbounder. Pass to Bakelja. He gives it to Close, back to Marbury. Under 1 minute remaining now. As Christian Guest picks up his 4th personal. Team's 9th. Under 1 minute remaining, 76-71, Comets lead. That free throw was no good. If he would have made both, that would have put that to a 3-possession game. As the Raiders fans are behind him, that free throw is good. As he puts the lead now to 6. Cochran to Bonner. 55 seconds remaining now in the fourth, as they will probably look for a 3 here. Bonner. Foul call, though, on Marbury.
Comets foul number 23, Marbury, his 3rd personal foul.
His 3rd, team's 10th. Both teams are now on a double bonus. As Bonner looks to put this game down now to 4. Woo! Dale Bonner. Free throw is good. Now it's 19 points now. As he looks for his 20th. 77-72, 51 seconds remaining. As Dale Bonner looks to put this game down to 4 points. Dale Bonner, that free throw is good. Dale Bonner now 20 points. as the Raiders will look to get a steal. 5-second violation. A foul is called and a 5-second. We are not sure, as the Comets call a time out. Wow. That would have been a great bait for the Raiders. 77-73, 51.5 seconds remaining in the fourth. Whew. Man, oh man. As a Raiders student and a Raiders big fan, my heart is beating out of my body right now. Pulling for these guys so hard, and I know all the Raiders students, fans, community is too, as they are literally the biggest show in town right now, as they look to extend their season a couple more days to Saturday. I want these guys to win so bad, as I am also a senior. This will be my last broadcast as a high school student. My last article being written. It's going to be a very emotional night if the Raiders lose. For me, the students, the fans, community, we want these guys to win so bad. I've never seen a community rally around a team like this, as they're now waving their towels as the Raiders fans are up. Excuse me, the students are up at least. And now I see some parents and fans starting to rise, as they're now doubling the McKells, as now Carey inbounds the ball. Comets basketball, 51.5 seconds remaining, 77-73. Whoa, as they look to inbound to Carey. They get it into Carey. I see it's fouled by Bonner. As Solon with a very, very clever play. I've never seen a play like that where they inbound it to another inbounder as they inbound to Carey. I see now shooting two. As Carey lines up. That first free throw is good. Carey now hits a 20 ball for the night. Sincere Carey lining up for two for his second shot of the game. That free throw is good. Now the lead is up to 6 as Guest gets it into Bonner. Bonner racing up the floor. Dale Bonner pull up three. That three is good! Dale Bonner lead now down to 3. 37, 36, 35. Stolen, almost stolen. Almost stolen by the Raiders. Whoa, the clock is still running. Oh my goodness. The clock was still running. As the officials, maybe they'll try and look and see. It looked to me like 35, maybe? 34, maybe? I'm not sure, but that clock was still running even after the ball was out of bounds. As Cochran, Bonner, and Guest will go on the Comets huddle. As the officials look to fix this clock situation. .344. And 34.4 seconds remaining now. As the lead is now down to 3 with Bonner after that 3. He now has 23 points on the night. Down by 3, 34.4. Solon's inbounding. Williams gets it into Carey. Almost stolen by Bonner again. 33.9 now remaining in the fourth. The Raiders are fighting hard out there. Phillips, Bonner, Cochran, Bishop, and Guest as the Comets call a timeout. As the Shaker fans are up and loud as ever. 79-76. 33.9 remaining now in the fourth. Oh my goodness, not even my heart is beating at this point. My whole body is shaking. I can't sit still. I am just so nervous for these boys, and I know that all these fans here are. Whew. As Fred McLeod would say for the Cavs, nail-biting time now at the Wolstein Center. As now even Comets fans are up. This is going to be a very exciting last 33.9 seconds. Woo-wee. It's been a great game, a great fight by both teams. .9. Raiders down 3, carry to inbound. Carey in the close back to Williams. Carey that floating pass, stolen by Bishop, stolen by Close. Oh, Devin Marbury with the easy lay-in. As looked to be injury on the floor, no timeout though as Marbury gets a wide open layup. Raiders now down 5, 23.2 seconds remaining as they need a 3. .76 after a Marbury lay-in. He is now at 6 points. Guess now to Bonner as he rolls it in. Bonner will now pick it up. Now the clock will start rolling. Christian Guess for 3. No good. Marbury with the rebound to Carey. .7 now as Christian Guess fouls out. Christian Guess fouls out. Looks to be his last high school career game. Christian Guess, in my opinion, the most exciting high school basketball player I've seen it in my watching basketball career, maybe even ever really. Gets the whole crowd into it every single game. You know his name as soon as he walks in the gym. As Christian Guess ends his career. Last game, 30 points. Pretty nice game for Guess. Now Carey at the line. That free throw is good. As the lead is now to 6. 14.7 remaining. 82-76 Comets. Carey, if he hits his free throw, that's a 3-possession game. That free throw is good. Now it's 23. Dale Bonner, no good. Damaris Connor, out to Phillips. As Phillips is called for out of bounds. As the Raiders will end their season 83-76. Thank you all for joining us from the Wilstein Center. Good night. The Raiders end their season. Good luck to the Comets. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.